My name is Jess Martinez, and I received the scholarship in spring of 2014.
I'm Carly Serralo. I got the scholarship in the spring of 2015.
I'm Trinity Lindgren. I received the scholarship in spring of 2014.
My name is Melissa Monroy. I received the father-daughter scholarship in the spring of 2016.
And now I go to Chamberlain College of Nursing to study nursing to get my BSN.
I started off at COD for my first 2 years, and now I'm transferring out to St. Xavier for nursing.
I'm going to Central Michigan University, and I'm majoring in early childhood education.
Right now I am at Texas State University studying advertising.
I always thought I had kind of a teenage awkward relationship with my dad. Normal people probably aren't very close with their parents, but my dad and I were really close. He was like one of my best friends and still is. So I wanted to apply because I felt like we had a good story, and I also like to write cheesy things that make him cry on Father's Day. So doing this was one of those cheesy things I could do, and it let me express to him how much I appreciate him without having to say it like to his face, because I get awkward about it.
So I was inspired to apply for the scholarship because I just become immersed when I'm writing about things I'm passionate about, people I love, just sharing my experiences and my relationships with people. And this scholarship gave me a chance to talk about my relationship with my father, so I loved it.
Well, just this whole scholarship process was a nightmare. Scrolling through all the scholarships, trying to figure out which is the best one to apply to, what I could sit down for in hours and write about was just terrible. But when I saw this father-daughter scholarship, I knew immediately that I'd have no problem writing about the relationship that I have with my father, because we have such a strong bond that I could sit there and write a whole book about the experiences that we have together. So I immediately knew this was the one for me.
What inspired me to apply was when I was looking through the scholarship list, I saw the father-daughter scholarship, and I looked at the description, and I really thought, this would be a great opportunity to share my story with my relationship with my father. And I creatively thought of making a video because I can't really express well with my words, so visually I thought that would be really perfect for me to make something.
Well, personally, I think it just helped me have more confidence to go for things that I might not normally go for, because when you apply for scholarships, you don't know if you're going to get them or not. So it was kind of good practice, and then that helped in college, trying to do different things and learn who I am and just explore myself and figure out who I am. And then I think it strengthened the scholarship or the relationship with my dad, because he really got to see how much I appreciated him and things that I don't tell him personally, or that he might not see by things I do around the house, but that I actually really do appreciate him and everything he's done for me and my sister. And so
It definitely was positive impact on my relationship with my father, and overall getting the scholarship was definitely a positive impact as well, because I got to meet the woman who runs it all, Annie, and she definitely changed my life, and she impacted me just in so many ways. Just talking with her is just a blessing to me, and having her in my life and everything. Talking about all my past struggles with her, and just talking about life in general, and it's just such a gift to me, and I just appreciate everything that this scholarship has done for me and will do for me in the future. So,
Receiving the scholarship helped me realize that when I try and put myself out there, that I can do what I want to do, and it made me less nervous to try new things and make myself in kind of a vulnerable position, and just writing about myself, and that paid off in the end.
Personally, it impacted me in a positive way. To this day, I still text my dad daily, often. Every Friday I call him because he's always off from work, and I get a little choked up because I miss him so much and I'm so far away from home. And I know that sharing with him how inspirational he is to me, and having him guide me through a lot of difficulties in life, and trying to find the light in everything throughout this entire time. It's been a really positive impact, and receiving it was pretty awesome to get.
At first, I was kind of shocked because I didn't think I was going to get a scholarship because I knew how many people go to my school. And then when I got it, I was really happy, and it just made me feel good that I was able to express well enough how much my dad means to me and how much our relationship means to me. And it also helped relieve some of the stress, just the finances of college, especially with paying for like books and stuff, because that's really expensive. But I was just proud that I went for something and that I achieved what I wanted.
I wasn't expecting it. There were so many names being called, and they were just like, there was like no one like was calling Carly. So I was like, there was just like this like thing of me watching all of my classmates go up, and I was like, this is awesome, like seeing all these people be awarded all these scholarships, like it's amazing. And then I was just sitting there and I was like listening for the father-daughter scholarship, and I heard my name called, and I was sitting there for a second and I was like, what? Like, what is happening? I was like, okay. Like, I got up and I was like, it didn't seem real, and I was just proud of myself. I was like, wow, like just being able to like put myself out there and talk about my relationship with my father and see like the result of doing that and everything. It was a very like exciting moment. It was definitely nerve-wracking, like walking up in front of everyone and like just being the center of attention, but it was definitely a proud moment for me. So
I was beyond ecstatic when I got this scholarship. I was so excited when my name was called. I couldn't even believe that it actually happened, that I actually got this. So I was really, really happy.
When I found out that I was awarded the scholarship, I was pretty shocked. Again, I knew that there were a lot of applicants that were in the list, and I just thought, I couldn't really believe it, and I knew that I was happy for my dad to see it, and it was a kind of a little bit of a surprise for him because he didn't know that I applied at all, and it was really awesome to show him the video at my graduation party, and that was the first time him seeing it, and seeing him smile and laugh was a really great thing to see.
Yes, she has, especially recently, and it was really good getting to reconnect with her and just catch up and know that she's actually a friend and she's not just a scholarship donor. So getting to reconnect with her and start building our relationship together is really great because she's a great person. So.
yes, Annie has kept in touch with me. We went out to coffee like last week or a few weeks ago, and it was awesome. We ended up talking for hours, and after I was leaving, I had like the biggest smile on my face. I was so happy, and it's just, I don't know, I feel like a lot of people who do give scholarships end up just giving students some money, and then it was just kind of like, that's the end of it. Like, you never really build a relationship with the like students and see where they're at and stuff like that. And to have someone who wants to know how I'm doing and wants to hear about my life and wants to just like discuss things that I'm going through, and just being able to relate to everything I've been going through with like college and like definitely like relationships, past like tragedies and everything, like the smallest things to the most dramatic things in my life. It's just like I can spill out my heart to her, and I've personally never been able to do that with anyone besides my family and really close friends. So like having her is definitely just, it's just such a blessing. Like, I cannot thank her enough for everything she's done for me, and just from talking a few hours, like it made my day. Like, it made me just like want to go out there and just like do everything for everyone because I see how much she does. So definitely one of the best things that's happened to me. So
Yes, Annie has stayed in touch, and it is so helpful to know that there is someone to fall back on if we ever need anything. If I ever need anything, if I just need someone to talk to, someone just to listen while I rant about anything, even the tiniest little thing, she's there to listen, and she always has something positive to say to help you keep going.
Throughout this first semester of college, I have received a lot of messages from Annie, sometimes during in class, and I would text her sometimes because, hey, why not? But I still paid attention. And and just knowing that she does care about her recipients, and again, they're not just regular people. She has this special relationship with all of these young women that she calls like her own sisters, and to see that she cares a lot and that she wants to be a big inspiration to these young girls, it really opens my eyes and see that she really wants to share a lot with more, and opening up a lot.
I think it's a great organization, especially now when you have teens who might not be so close with their parents for whatever reason, or it's just a confusing time being a teenager, and I think it helps strengthen the relationship with their parents. And like I said, even if you might not say how much you appreciate them, it helps, especially when you put it into writing, how much you actually do appreciate them. And I feel like it could help with their relationship, and then I think also being a part of the foundation with other people who like have the same relationship, it might help like foster new friendships and stuff.
I would say to definitely apply, because Annie is one of the most beautiful women I've ever met, and inside and out, and just to see how she interacts with all of the recipients of the scholarship, it's definitely just like, you will not regret it. Like, you will not regret just applying for it and taking that like leap and see like if you get it and stuff like that, because she is definitely just an amazing woman, and all the stuff like she does for like me and all the other recipients is just like beyond belief. She's amazing. Like, I could not stress it enough, and I've just gotten the chance to meet 3 of the other recipients, and I hope to like meet more and hopefully like build like friendships, relationships with them and all of that. And I just think this is just such an empowering group of women, and so I just can't wait to see where it goes, and I hope everyone who comes across this scholarship will apply and just take that chance like I did.
I think it'd be really cool, especially like I said, getting to be around people who also got the same scholarship, because we all have something in common, obviously, or we wouldn't have the scholarship. So I think that'd be a really good foundation for building lifelong friendships, and it's just a cool way outside of a school setting to be a part of a group and be active and do stuff with other girls our age.
I love to stay involved. This is an awesome opportunity to meet people that have the same connection that you do. You have such this strong common connection. You both love your dads. You both have this strong relation with them. So that's a common ground that you have to start growing new relationships with people.
I would love to stay involved, and knowing their mission, it inspires me to help out a lot and stay connected with the girls that I've just met as well. And it's all a big family, and seeing that it's a positive place and a really great foundation has made me want to be involved.